Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. Y'all know how we do. And before we get started, I need you to do your boy one solid. Before we get in this Stephen A. crying like a baby, acting like somebody stole his lunch money. Can I get you to do your boy a solid and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section because this one is worthy to be talked about. Because we know Stephen A. Smith is back in the market of crying foul when he thinks he's been wrong. As we all know, the NABJ, the National Association of Black Journalists, gave Stephen a thumbs down because of all the things that he has said about all these beautiful black ladies in the past year. Now, this is not an award or a calling to the carpet of your lifetime achievements. This is not what you have done in your entire career. This is something that they pass out yearly or bi-yearly or basically just about every other year. They've been handing this thing out since the 80s. And Stephen A. Smith was called to the carpet by the National Association of Black Journalists for his denigration, his talking about beautiful, black, powerful ladies in politics, sports, media, such ladies like Michelle Obama, Serena Williams, Kamala Harris, and the list goes on. And Stephen A. went to that one space where he feels safe. He ran to his Maga homeboys. Stephen A. could have went any other place, but he went to his safe space. He went to holler at his homeboy over there on Fox News. But everybody got the receipts. The receipts, Stephen A. Smith, these are some of the things that you have been doing. Defended Trump by comparing his prosecution to a racist, used the MAGA term lawfare to frame cases against Trump as a political motive. Argued black voters should consider voting Republican. Said racism is not as prevalent as many claim. Defended Jerry Jones after the segregation photo resurfaced. Attacked Jasmine Crockett. And that's what did it. When you attack Jasmine Crockett, that's when us, the people, said, wait a minute, brother, you went too far. Attacked Jasmine Crockett for her criticism of Trump. Criticized Kamala Harris while giving Trump more grace during the election season. Engaged in public disputes with Joy Ann Reid. Attacked Cheryl Swoops, calling her take insane while defending Caitlin Clark. Criticized Angel Reese over her clothing while praising Caitlin Clark branding. Feuded with Monica McNutt after she challenged his show's limited WNBA coverage before Caitlin Clark. Defended ICE after the killing of Renee Good. Minimized systematic racism, calling it overstated. Appears frequently with Sean Hannity and echoes right-wing talking points. Praise Brian Daniels despite Donald's praise of the Jim Crow era. Defended Trump against accusations of racism. Targeted black male athletes more harshly than white owners and power figures. Repeatedly defended white figures accused of racism. And when Donald Trump insulted you, said that you were dumber than a box of rocks, said that you had a low IQ, called you an arrogant fool, you didn't take no offense. You didn't lambaste Donald Trump. You went up there and talked about you wanted to debate him. But when the NABJ slapped you on your hand and told you was out of pocket, when all of these people, all of the notable people, all of the regular people are saying the same thing, then something ain't true. And Jamele Hill laid out the exact reason why you are being lambasted in the public.
If you're going to, especially in your position, being Black, have a conversation about our community, that's inside of our community, about someone who belongs to our community, you got to go into that conversation with a different sensibility. Doesn't mean you don't tell the truth, but you got to be aware and observant about certain things. The right often comes after Jasmine Crockett because of the way she speaks, because of her persona, the way she comes off. They call her ghetto. Was it Lauren Loomer where her stupid, crazy ass called her Shaniqua? Constantly insulting this woman. And here you come launching some of the same criticism. It's all right if you said, hey, I think her policies are dog shit. I think this or that. That's fine. But that's not what you attacked her for. So that's why people had a really big problem with it. And then we see Donald Trump call you stupid. He called you low IQ. He insulted your intelligence. And people were wondering, are you going to give him that Jasmine Crockett energy? And you didn't. So that's why people are like, hey, Stephen A., we're wondering exactly what is it, or why does it seem like you have a higher level of energy and criticism for the people that look like you than for the people who don't want your people to exist?
That part.
When Donald Trump called you stupid, you laughed and challenged him to a debate.
Surely did.
If Kamala Harris would have called you stupid, what would you have said?
Ooh, I want
Very curious about that.
Me too.
And that's why people are like, what's up with this guy? And even your former colleague, my friend Carrie Champion, noted this during the Jasmine Crockett dust up. Is for years, as your colleagues, we saw one of our other colleagues, Michelle Beadle, constantly criticize you. And not in a way that is like, oh, I don't like how he feels about the Spurs, or I don't like how he feels about this team or that team. She says she actively roots for your demise. She called you everything but a child of God. I mean, it is very personal with Michelle Beadle. She made it personal and said it was personal. Nothing.
Still don't be.
Total silence. So I think people just wondering is like, why does it seem like even, okay, let's talk about Black athletes. For example, we note that you have a lot to say about Black athletes, but let's be fair about it. The sports that you talk about the most, the majority of athletes are Black. You say plenty of positive things about Black athletes. This is true. But we've seen some instances where with certain prominent Black athletes, it gets real personal.
Very.
And when we don't see that same energy toward other athletes, people start to wonder, why does it get so personal? You know, the Kyrie Irving thing. I know you apologized. Saw that apology.
Recently.
But that got real personal. And why? And so it just seems like when it comes to taking a shot at your folks, you don't hesitate. You aim first and keep firing.
And don't run
constantly.
Out of ammo.
And so the question is about the energy and the evenness. Is that same energy equally distributed or distributed? Pardon my misspeak there. Is it So that's what it was. And so that's the crux of the criticism. Now, after receiving this award, you went on your own platform first. Makes sense. Your platform. And here's what you had to say about you being given the
yeah. After being given the thumbs down, Stephen A. Smith went on his own platform, which we expected, which they expected, which everybody expected. But what made this situation worse?
Of your own is about to be inducted into the broadcast.
Let's see what Stephen A. Smith had to say on his own broadcast.
One of your own is about to be inducted into the Broadcast Cable Hall of Fame. Other than winning a Pulitzer Prize, the most prestigious honor one can achieve in our business, on September 29th, I am about to be a member. When we look at accomplishments in this industry by Black people in this industry, I'm one of the top 2 to have ever achieved in this business. Yet I'm not in your Hall of Fame. I was good enough to speak to the kids. I was good enough to be in the booth for the job fair. I was good enough to have a nationally televised show at your conference over the last 2 years. And the year I don't come back with the show is when I get the thumbs down. And then you say something as vague as, oh my goodness, he's disparaging Black women with no facts. It's pretty sad. One of your own is about to be
it's pretty sad
into the broadcast.
You spouting out your achievements, your accomplishments, how many Black women you got in your family, how many nieces you got, how many Black women you helped. Nobody cares about your accomplishments. We're talking about how many people you have offended and the people that you are talking about and the way and in the manner that you are speaking about them. But to make all of this worse,
with your
you left your platform and then went to one of the biggest Maga front runners in the world, Sean Hannity. That's your friend. The company you keep. Out of all the places that you could have run to, this is your safe space. You didn't go on the Breakfast Club. You didn't call Joanne Reed. You didn't call Jamele Hill. You didn't call not one Black platform. You went on your own platform. And then you went on the other platforms that don't like Black people. You went to Sean Hannity.
Now, doesn't this have to do specifically with your criticism of radical people on the left? And you did mention a couple of African-American women at times, Jasmine Crockett, who says nutty things, Joy Reid, who says, in my view, nutty things. Is that what this is?
See, why are you just letting him say those things? Why are you not checking him? You're supposed to be one of us. You're supposed to be a defender and a helper of us. But where did you go? To the platform that does not like us. And you wonder why? Do you still wonder why? You went to Hannity. You went to Cuomo. What other News Nation, Fox, who else left? That's a right-wing platform out there. You might as well go on Ben Shapiro's show. You might as well keep going.
About?
I think it is. I don't think there's any question about it. And that's why I spoke out against it, because I think it's utterly ridiculous. I was raised by 5 Black women. My mother, God rest her soul, and my 4 older sisters. I have 2 daughters. I have 10 nieces. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I find it highly offensive that they would label me in this way. Give me a thumbs down award specifically for disparaging Black women. I want everybody out there to know there's no such thing. That did not happen. That is a flat out lie. And
that is not a lie, sir.
Whether it was Jasmine Crockett.
That is not a lie, sir. You said it. We got it on tape. You did that. You did those things. And then to take it to that platform, to those people, to spew more hate just to try to get your point across. It's utterly ridiculous. You should have never went there. You had no business going there. But understand, you might be the top dog in sports, but when it comes to politics and life, we all consider you one of them. Because when it comes to politics, you're not like us. Now people can't criticize you. Your own people can't call you to the carpet. You can't be told, hey, you done went too far. You might want to rein that in because you losing us. The people that helped you and cared for you and nurtured you and cheered for you. You losing us. We know they don't like you. You know they don't like you. But I told y'all, since Stephen A. Smith got them $100 million contract, he is getting closer and closer to becoming Jason Whitlock's little brother. And I don't think he like that because he despises Jason Whitlock. But that's where he at. But anyway, man, I'm getting out of here. I need y'all to do that one thing. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. We're not done. Plenty of people roasted Stephen A. Smith. And we got more videos coming. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm out of here.